Happy Sunday. We ready? It dropped like 20 degrees in Wisconsin today. I don't even know if we're going to hit a high of 60 something, to be honest. I'm like, it was muggy and crappy, and now it is 60 something and chilly. You got to wear a sweater or a jacket. I'm like, it's summer. This weather confuses me. But so, few downloads over the last few days, and then I pulled some cards just to see what the energy is. And man, I can tell we stepped into Saturn Retrograde, because what's this going to do for you? Well, I'm going to tell you. Saturn Retrograde will be different this time. You have played this level before, and now you pass through to your new life. The shift is here, and now we embrace the change. The angels don't just want you to be happy, they want you to stay happy. Listen to that. The angels don't just want you to be happy, they want you to stay happy. Thank you. And a shout out. Happy birthday, Tamo. I hope you have a beautiful day. But first card I got, and this is my Sacred Light deck. I don't use it often, but I love it. It's Crossing the Rainbow Bridge, Resurrection Coming Full Circle. And under that, we're stepping into a new destiny. We're stepping into a new world. We're stepping into, basically, if you've sowed good seeds and planted good things and have been in service, have been trying to help with the collective raising their vibration, it is now your time. You are going to get things out of nowhere. You are going to get blessings that you didn't think were going to happen. You are going to get just these beautiful things. Now, the big part of it, though, and this is what most people don't realize, if you're not thinking it and feeling it, and you're just, yeah, whatever, it's not going to happen. It's going to shoot right by you. And you're going to be like, but you got to believe it. And you got to believe it in your soul. And you got to believe it in everything that you have, to know that no matter how bad life gets, it's for your lessons. But nothing in this world should be that bad. Because there shouldn't be a fear of being alive and being here. You chose to come here. Now I'm going to say a few things that probably are going to trigger some people, so I'm going to, as my son used to say this all the time, well, I didn't choose to come here. Oh, fuck, you didn't. We choose our parents, our everything, before we come here. There's almost like a waiting line to come to Earth. Because when you're in the astral and in, not in the human form, you don't have the emotions. You don't have to eat. You don't have, it's a different kind of thing. Here, you're here to experience it so you can feel and you can understand and you can have those emotions. When you leave and you're just in the spirit world, it's different. Yes, there's lots, in different dimensions and everything going on, and everything's parallel, and we're all living in all our different dimensions right now. But Earth School, as I call it, is your place to honestly understand your soul and your purpose. And I fought it forever and ever. I've always known I've been different. I've always known that there's something not quite me. And I've been writing a book, and maybe one of these days I'll share a few, insights to what I put down on paper. I shared it with an individual in my life that, I trust. But the thing about it is, we have to realize that everything that we go through, everything that we do, even if it was really, really, really bad, because I think I had them all. If there's a checklist that says, destruction of everything, many times over, I've done them all. Literally, I think I have. And people don't understand how I can just pick up, move on, and, but that's what we're supposed to be learning, is to cut out the things in our world that don't satisfy or work for us or work with what our soul's purpose is. And it's not meaning that you go out and you just get to be vengeful and take revenge on people. And if I did that, I'd be in jail, for sure. But it wasn't my job. And the thing about it is, what I've learned is what God does, and energy, source, whatever you want to call it, that eventually comes back around to those people. And this is where it's going to start hitting hard for them, because they've done so many things because all they've done is compete. They don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you happy. And it's your happiness that is killing them right now. Because after everything that you've been through, you're still happy. Well, why wouldn't you be? Because you've learned that those things have left your life and you've quit doing those same things in your world. Why? So that you can be happy. And it's hard, you guys, let me tell you. My children have been my best and biggest blessing, but they've been my hardest lesson. I have one that doesn't talk to me, but it's only because she only knows one side. And I have another one that's very hard on me, thinking that things got to be a certain way. And, he's young. He doesn't understand that just because society says it's supposed to be this way, it's not the way it is. And that's, I think, the biggest message is this Saturn Retrograde. I think it goes to like the middle of November. What people fail to realize is this happens every year. You have the opportunity to plant good seeds and to get out there and help other people. I just don't worry about things like I used to. I have had so many supportive people, though, who have helped me in ways that I can't even, I'll never be able to repay what they've done for me. But a lot of people get hung up, though, on, well, I did this for you, or I gave you this, or I gave you money, or I gave you, and you hurt my feelings because you haven't paid me back, or you haven't this. Well, it's not, the fact that you don't want to or you don't have the ability to, but it's also the universe's way of teaching somebody that your attachment to certain things shouldn't be. You should give with your heart. You give because you can. You give because you know it's going to help somebody. You give because you know it's going to make somebody's life better. And you do it without expectation, and you do it without return. I have forever said, money, people say money is the root of all evil. No. The love of money is the root of all evil. There's a difference in that. So during this, time as Mercury goes into retrograde, are you answering Mercury? Saturn goes into retrograde. Are you answering the call? You're being called. Creating heaven on earth. Let yourself be seen. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to tell others to go pound sand. Don't be afraid to tell people, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm doing for me. If you're not hurting anybody in the process, you're just going to try to live your life and better your life and to help other people, you just keep doing what you're doing, because you will be the example for those who are still trying to figure out what their life is and the meaning and the things that they need to do. Life is not about accumulating a lot of stuff. Life is about learning the lessons and loving yourself. So, go have a beautiful Sunday. I'm going to try to get out in the cold and have a good day myself. I love you all so much. I'll see you soon.